What it do, YouTube? It's your girl, Jay.
And Omi
And
Daddy.
Dang, I don't need you to intro me. I got me.
And...
Be back with another video.
And doing a love.
And
Today, what we doing?
the seafood boil.
Seafood mukbang?
yeah, seafood mukbang.
What we got on here?
We have
What's this?
egg and sausages
What's this?
and
What's this?
shrimp,
And what's this? Lobster.
lobster,
Cucumber.
Lobster tail.
lobster tail,
Cucumbers and what's this one?
potato.
And potatoes. So I looked up a sauce on YouTube. It was like quick. So here's what my sauce looks like.
We finna see if it's fire.
So here's the sauce. So how was your day today, Gabe?
It was good. We about to go on this trip Saturday.
Saturday.
Why are you leaving us?
Well,
Yeah, you right. You getting left. Me and mommy going somewhere.
it's not bad.
No, don't.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Get some. Remember the shells are on there.
This is so good, guys.
Yeah, I was starving too. I just got out of work.
We only had the lobster tails, or the lobster. And I'm like, what do you even eat with lobster, like on the side? I was thinking about making like a lobster macaroni, but then I was like, nah. Let's just make it a little quick. Well, glad we did.
I know y'all seen our little wedding video, little snip, huh? Y'all seen our little snippet?
What do you guys think about it?
You
Obviously
like it?
nothing. They ain't get them, what you say, 100 likes.
100 likes and we'll drop the full video.
Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption, but we're back at it. So,
Yeah, somebody was calling.
but
These miniature tails.
you see how big the lobster was? It's just the tails were small.
Cheeseburgers last time.
At school? Yesterday or last? What you mean last time?
Because I had it and it was good.
We had some big lobster, but the tails came out small. It's alright. They all eat the same.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Sauce okay?
Yep. Crack this drink though.
It's a little messy. Dripping on my chin. It's good though.
Mama, put this in.
Eat it?
You don't like that part? That part's good. Last time we had it, his mom made the sauce, and boy, our sauce was so good. And she made it from scratch. We didn't have nearly as half the seasons we were supposed to, but
Don't be
Came out
smacking
good.
though. Say hey to Millie on me.
and night.
Them are true young supporters. Millie watch all of them.
Millie tells us all the time. I watched her video.
What? I watch a video.
And night, she calls me Omi's mom.
Mm-hmm. Night, we seen your YouTube channel, girl.
I was sure gonna say shout out to Night.
Mom, last time night was Elsa.
Yeah, I know. I seen. These sausages taste good.
How was y'all day at work though?
I know. What did you guys do today?
Mine was pretty calm.
Yep.
Mine was pretty calm. But I got it in like always. You feel me? If you don't start smacking like your cousin, tell her.
She gonna be watching this too.
So, what you gonna do? Bro, no.
Why you do me like that?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Tune to our channels.
Y'all starting to make us feel good about this YouTube stuff
Definitely.
too. Like, at first we was like, I don't know. Yeah,
get discouraged.
You do. You really do get discouraged. But if you just, I already put it in my mind like,
It's gonna.
this
take
gonna
time.
take some time, so you can't just expect it to happen overnight, couple months. I mean, some people can do it couple days or months, but to get a better outcome, you just gotta be patient,
Yeah.
and that's what we doing. I set a goal in my head for like a year or two to be advancing to where we want to be in YouTube. You know.
Yeah, that's a good goal though. These cucumbers are good.
They really are, and these are hard, and we ain't got nothing to crack them either, huh?
I wish we had a rolling pin so I could roll it.
I gotta stand up for this bad boy.
Put your plate by you.
These claws hard.
Guys, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and hit that for notification bell.
You heard what she said. And shout out to all the new supporters too.
Yes, thank you to all our new subscribers.
If y'all don't know, we do a lot. We do almost everything on this channel. Like, I sure got some scissors. All right, y'all, we back. I had to go take a break to give me something to cut these things open.
Yeah, some scissors.
So, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about a pulmonary embolism or a blood clot. So back in 2014. Yeah, it was 2014. Back in 2014, I found out I had gotten a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot. Traveled to Arkansas. I want to say it was like 7 or 8 months. I don't really remember, but we went to Arkansas. We drove in a car for, how long is the trip again? Like 30 something hours?
Like 15 hours?
No, about 30 hours, and having Omi. And then I want to say the second or the third day I went home after having her, I started having like some symptoms. First thing I started noticing is I was like sweating a lot. I sit down in a spot and I'm just like pouring sweat. That was like the first major sign I knew something was wrong. And then Duna's grandmother had came into town, visit us from out of town, and she stayed with us, and she had watched me go to sleep, and she noticed that I was breathing funny and stuff. And the next morning when I woke up, I felt like I had pulled a muscle in my neck. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like bad pain. I've never felt pain like this before. And then associated with it was like shortness of breath, pain in my chest, like it was just really bad. I didn't know what to do. We went to the hospital, come to find out. Well, at first when I got there, they didn't really know what it was. They did a whole bunch of tests. They weren't finding anything on the test. And so then they put dye in my IV. And the dye is just used to highlight what's abnormal in your body. So when they used the dye, it highlighted that I had a blood clot in my lung. And I believe it was in my left lung. And they said it was the size of a 50-cent piece. So like this big. Not too big, but that's just
That's big enough.
Picture a clot inside of your lung this big. And like I said, that was like one of the worst type of pains that I've dealt with. I think the blood clot by itself was like worse than having a baby, like serious. I couldn't breathe. I just was hurting in my chest. And I was on, thank you. I was on blood thinners.
How old were you at this time?
19.
Oh, this happened when she was 19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, so I had to take blood thinners, Lovenox.
Had to go take a shot, like, what was it, every week? What?
It was, at first it was every week for like 2 or 3 months, and then it switched to like every other week, and then it switched to every once a month or something like that. It started tapering down, but man, just having to go and get shots of blood thinner all the time. And then once I got like where I can control it, I had to start giving myself shots at home. Boy, that was like so rough to me because I was scared to do it. When they first told me how to do it at home, I'm like,
she already scared of shots and stuff.
Super scared of needles. Yeah. I still sweat. I just start like panicking. And so like I was so convinced. I'm like, Duna, you gotta do it for me. No, you gotta do it. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be at work. You gotta do it. And I'm like, just because like, who wants to give themselves a shot in the stomach?
Somebody want to live?
Well, of course, but like, I was just thinking about the pain. I'm not even gonna lie. And so one day, sure enough, everybody was gone and it was time for me to do the do. Pinch that fat, squeeze and inject. But doing that so often, I had like little lumps in my stomach. Remember those hard lumps in my stomach?
We go on the build and it's all old folks. They looking at us.
Yeah,
like,
they were like telling me that it was really uncommon for somebody my age to get something like this. Is usually in like elderly people. My blood clot actually traveled from my legs up into my lung. I didn't know that blood clots even travel through your body like that. Like,
so it's always good to
be aware.
Go get checkups. Like, I know a lot of, I'm not gonna say black folks, but like a lot of my family be like, I just take some medicine or I just let it wear off.
I'm not gonna say any names.
Who on me?
Duna's the same way, you guys. Like, he'll try to put it off as much as he can. He'll try to fight through it. And by all means, I'm not saying don't fight through it, but I'm saying like,
no, don't fight through it. You're gonna be dead trying to fight through something.
But yeah, pretty much, yeah. Just go get it checked out. It's better to be safe than sorry.
For real.
And then they were telling me like, if you would have waited, it probably would have been bad. Like telling me all this stuff. I'm like, I didn't really like think of nothing like that at all. I just thought like I was hurting. I didn't know that it was like life threatening. And it really affected me just because like thinking about it, like Omi was literally like a couple days old. And like if something bad did happen, like that'd be sad already. I didn't even get to experience my baby. So like it made me start like wanting to get healthier and to do better things for our health. So that's another reason why me and Duna got these memberships and our personal trainers to just get better, because we want to live for our daughter, for her grandchildren and all that, you know. So yeah, a blood clot, pulmonary embolism that happened when I was 19, almost 5 years ago, or is it 5 years? About 5 years ago. So that was one of the major health issues that I've had.
Then my only major issue is I gotta ask me, everybody know that. Mine deadly though. Like, I hate when people try to tell me it's in your head. Or...
That really pisses me off, because like when I first met Duna, like the very first time I even seen him have a flare up, I literally thought I was gonna die, because I was like, what the heck is going on? Like everybody in his family that knew about it was all calm and just chilling, like, oh, this happens, like calm down. And I'm looking like, is he okay? Like,
get him some help.
What's
he
happening?
Needs some milk.
I'm just sitting there like, why are you guys so calm? You on the phone talking to your cousin, like, yo, what's going on with him? But now I'm more used to it, but still, like, I'm not used to it. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not, because when he has episodes or flare-ups, I really get scared just because I can't help him like I want to. I can't relieve the pain that, you know, so that does bother me.
And I don't want y'all, like, it ain't that bad.
It is.
Y'all just don't know me enough to know. Cause, like,
it is.
Any of my family that haven't been around a long time, they see me, they're like, he still got asthma that bad?
The doctors, like, it's so bad that the doctors at the hospital know who we are.
For real.
Oh, we just seen you a month ago. Like, anything can trigger it. Like, sometimes we'll go to people's houses that have animals. Triggers asthma. Like,
hospital bound.
Man. But he used to be to the point where he'd be like, I'm okay. I'm going to just take some treatments. I'm going to take my medicine. I'm going to be good. I'm like, dude, no, let's just go. But he's kind of hard-headed. Not no more, though. He was hard-headed. Now he be with it.
Yep.
And Omi, the only thing that's really majorly that happened to her is, which is
appendix.
Still kind of like weird to me, because I didn't know that it could happen in kids so young, but her appendix ruptured.
When she was 2.
When she was 2 years old. And to make matters worse, we were out of town. We were in Arkansas. So she wasn't even around her usual doctors. But that was one of the scariest things I had to deal with too, because
we way down there. She had to have surgery. She crying. I'm trying to keep her calm.
Just the thought of your baby being put to sleep. Like, I heard so many bad stories that really scared me. It really did. And then, like, we had to take her to the surgery part. And when we departed from her, she literally started screaming, like, Mom, Dad, where you guys going? You leaving me? And that broke me down. And then, like, waiting for her to wake up and come out of surgery was, like, just nerve-wracking. Like, it took long to me. It felt like the longest hour and a half. I got mine. It felt like the longest hour and a half. I didn't know what to do. She was sick. She was in pain. It was just bad.
It was. Not on got full. But now we all good and healthy, and we trying to live a better life.
Yeah, so we're gonna continue to do what we can, you know.
But we just wanted to get on here and let y'all see our face. I just got out work, you know what I'm saying? Got in here, let y'all see us eat a little bit. Now we finna smash the rest of this, and we'll catch y'all on another video.